You're listening to the Fast F1 podcast. Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to the Fast F1 podcast with me, Danny Kane.
And I'm a sick Eddie Meteye-O'Kane.
Yeah, Eddie's a little bit under the weather. Been recovering from a bad cold, so might be a little bit coughing in that. We'll try and get all the coughs edited out of this, but if you sound a little bit different, it's because of your runny nose, right?
Yeah, and I've been coughing a bit too. I think I'll make it through, though.
I think we'll be okay.
I've been sick so much.
So today we're talking about the 2024 Singapore Grand Prix. What did you think of the race, Eddie?
Singapore Grand Prix, pretty boring. I'd give it a 1 out of 10.
Yeah, the race was pretty dull this time. Certainly have been better races, better Singapore Grand Prix, but this was the first Singapore Grand Prix that did not have a yellow flag, a safety car period.
Yeah, we haven't had one in, this is round 19, so 10 races.
Yeah, I think this is round 18, but yeah,
round
something
18,
like that.
still,
either way, it's been a while since there's been a full
we
safety
haven't
car.
had a safety car since Canada. And to think that some incidents, like in Azerbaijan and Italy, and we still haven't had a safety car. I mean, we've had a VSC a couple times.
Well, including... no, I was just about to say we had one at the end of this race, but that was the end of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix that there was a VSC.
We will not talk about that, though.
Well, hell, we won't bring that one back up. But anyway, the race itself, was kind of dull. But before the race happened, of course, there was practice and qualifying and other things happening. So give us a quick rundown of things that happened between races.
Before the race, it was very heavily rumored that Daniel Ricciardo, the Honey Badger, would leave the Racing Bulls team. And replacements could include Lawson, Iwasa, and Hadjar, but it really looked like Lawson. And we're recording this the weekend after the race, so we know already that Daniel Ricciardo, 8-time winner of the Red Bull team, or 7-time winner of the Red Bull team, 8-time winner in total,
Grand Prix winner,
but has been dropped after all he's done for them.
Yeah.
And he's being replaced by the same person who replaced him last year after he broke his hand, Liam Lawson.
Yeah, so Danny Rick did indeed lose his seat after the race, but we all kind of knew that was coming. Kind of handled in a poor way, handled poorly by Red Bull. Very much handled in a poor way. Really could have done a better job of letting him have a race where he could celebrate his career rather than a race where it was kind of awkward and the whole thing was kind of a shenanigans.
And we've been talking about Ricciardo possibly being dropped since Japan.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that he lost his seat was wasn't a surprise. I was a little surprised that they did it this early, and I think what it means because they did this still this season is that Perez's seat is still not secure for next season, because if they knew for sure that they were going to let Perez race next season, they wouldn't be rushing to get Lawson in the car this season still.
That's true. I never thought about that. That's actually huge, Dad.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that they're trying to give Lawson 6 weeks to make sure he's ready to go, and to see if they want to replace Perez with Lawson or with Tsunoda for next year. So, I mean, ultimately, there's still a chance. I guess that Ricciardo could come back next season, probably almost certainly not with any of the Red Bull stable cars, but I think it's probably curtains on his career at this point.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. Well, it is rumored that it would be his home Grand Prix where it's announced, which the last time we had a home Grand Prix mentioned for a heavily rumored topic was actually Antonelli, which came to be true.
Whose home Grand Prix?
Antonelli at the Italian Grand Prix.
No, you said it's heavily rumored that it could be
at Mexico.
Oh, Perez, you're talking about?
Yes.
Okay.
But highly doubt it. I really do.
I don't know.
But then again, Red Bull, make it happen. I want Lawson to be in that seat.
Okay, well, we'll see. Well, let's move on to practice then.
Free practice. George Russell, not the steadiest man on track. Lots of runoff moments, and then only other thing for practice was a reunion with Godzilla.
Yeah, the lizard's out on the track again.
Very nice foot race between Godzilla and that marshal.
Yeah, that was pretty funny to see the marshals chasing the lizard down, trying to get him off the track.
Yeah,
I think they did eventually get him, didn't they?
Well, probably.
Well, I mean, because it'd be one thing if they just kind of shuffled him off the track, but I think they actually caught him.
I think they caught him.
Yeah.
But Fernando Alonso was the one who found him, not Max Verstappen this time.
Yeah.
Anyways, qualifying. That's really it. Qualifying. Let's bring back old reunions since Imola, shall we? Sergio Perez is eliminated from the second qualifying after a red flag caused by a crash from Carlos Sainz. Ouch. In a similar manner to Lance Stroll last year, not as heavily, took lots of running time away from the drivers.
That happened in Q3, though, didn't it? I thought...
Perez was eliminated in Q2.
Yeah, I know, but I think Sainz's crash happened in Q3.
Did it?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was the beginning of Q3.
Oh, yeah, because he made it into Q3.
Yeah, and they had the red flag at the beginning of Q3.
Yeah, so Perez did it all on
Perez
his own.
just didn't have the pace. That's all it was.
Yeah, no.
And it was looking really good for my prediction that Perez was not going to be in the top 10 in the race.
You were very nearly right about all your predictions, though.
Yeah, I mean, we'll get onto that in a minute, but needless to say, Perez did finish in the top 10 in the race. He finished in 10th, did he not?
He finished in 10th. Yeah,
he finished in 10th.
Colapinto was 11th.
Yes, Colapinto was just outside the points. So who was on pole then?
Well, Lando Norris was on pole position.
Yeah, he was.
Ahead of title rival Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton. Nico Hülkenberg finished in a more than creditable 6th place.
Yep.
Charles Leclerc qualified 9th after his middle-placed Q3 time was deleted for track limits. Ferrari started 9th and 10th,
Yeah, so
respectively.
that was pretty disappointing for Leclerc because he was looking really strong.
Oh, yeah.
All through practice and the early parts of qualifying, like he could be up on the front row and potentially challenge for pole. But in the end, it was still Norris. And so we got onto the race, and of course, before the race, all the talk was Norris on pole. Is he going to make it through the first lap leading the race? Because he's never done it before.
He did it!
And he did it, yeah.
Finally!
With Verstappen in second. Actually, everybody pretty much was line astern, up back through the about 6th or 7th place. I think Colapinto made up 4 places at the start.
He did. He passed Albon quite with an aggressive move, but I really like that move.
Yeah, it was a good move.
Albon didn't like it.
He didn't like it.
clearly.
I think even after the race, though, or I think if he had reflected on it, he would have looked at it and seen.
It looked like a
wasn't-
late move.
It was late, but it wasn't anything awful.
Yeah. Ricardo. So, Lando Norris wins by a mile, for one thing. Every lap.
Not without some scary moments.
Well, yes.
But he was
He almo-
absolutely dominant.
Oh my gosh, yes. He almost had his race come to an end after a lockup saw him narrowly avoid a barrier.
Yeah, he just barely clipped the barrier there. And then a little later in the race, he hit the same little piece of wall that Russell hit last year that took Russell out of the race.
Yes, that's right.
Just hit it. And then he went wide and off track while trying to pass a lap car with only a few laps to
Did he
remaining.
really?
Yeah. He was, I don't remember which car it was, but he was going past, I want to say it was Colapinto, actually.
I don't think...
That he was going past him and kind of outbraked himself and ended up going wide off track. And so a bit lucky there not to put it in the wall again. But in the end, he easily had the fastest car all weekend long, but yet didn't get the fastest lap.
No, he did not. Daniel Ricciardo stole the fastest lap from Lando Norris, causing a flurry of conspiracy theories. Should Red Bull have a second team? Red Bull and VCarb claimed that Daniel Ricciardo was sent out on new softs to have a fastest lap to finish his career with. Are Red Bull lying? This is going to be quite the evaluation right here.
Well, I mean, I think the consensus of opinion is it was a little suspicious, but that it probably just was that they knew the end of his career. Let's let him have one fast lap before he retires. And he kind of said it himself that, yeah, I mean, it was nice to get that in. I kind of wanted to do that, but I don't think that I think it was suspicious. It does raise the question of should Red Bull have that advantage of having a second team, but that question comes up all the time when things like this happen. Until there's an egregious overstepping, until there's until there's a really egregious foul because of the second team that really seriously affects the championship. This could still be that. If Verstappen wins the championship by 1 point, a lot of people will. The question will, of course, be, well, why is Red Bull allowed to have two teams?
Well, you realize how many conspiracy theories there have been, right? Like Italy, Piastri didn't let Norris by, and there was Hungary where McLaren wanted Piastri. Like,
yeah, I know. I mean,
I many.
Think, yeah, the whole point of the second team for Red Bull, I don't buy into the ideas that they did anything wrong. And at the end of the day, the FIA allows them to have the two different teams because of the way that they have them arranged, where they have different factories and they have different personnel and yada, yada, yada. So as long as the FIA is happy about it, they haven't done anything wrong. But do I think they should be allowed to have two teams like that? Yeah, I do. I do
not.
I think it's okay because in the end, McLaren has partnership with Mercedes. Mercedes has partnership with Williams. They work together on all of these things. In the case of Red Bull, they have another team that they themselves also own, but it's still that same kind of thing of multiple teams having multiple partnerships with other teams.
Yeah. That's all the race, though. Norris wins the race. Bam! 8 points in the bag for me.
Well, because how you predicted it?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, Eddie has come up with a scoring system for our predictions, apparently.
I finally have. So,
let's move on to our predictions.
I'll get to that in just a moment when we get to our predictions.
So yeah, but let's get to our predictions.
Well,
so what did you...
I've got one more thing, though.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
So, during the interviews, neither Mercedes drivers showed up.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't know why that was. Did we ever get an explanation as to why?
I found it out. Apparently, the Mercedes team was concerned about their health. I mean, it is Singapore. We can give them that.
Yeah, so that makes sense. Honestly, I mean, it's a little odd that it was both the same, but two drivers from the same team. But we have seen that before at Singapore, that drivers get dehydrated, overheated.
And it's one of the killer circuits, too.
It's the race that in the off season when the drivers are training for the upcoming season, their benchmark for their health is being able to survive, so to speak, being able to survive Singapore. Yeah. It's hot. It's very so humid. Hot. It's a demanding track just as it is. And it's the longest race typically of the year because it just takes a long time. It's a slower top speed and whatnot, or a slower average speed than most tracks. So all of those things combined, it just is it's the most physical demanding track.
Oh, 100%.
So I guess it's not surprising that you'd have drivers occasionally that just like, I'm not doing the press conference, I'm too tired.
Qatar last year, I mean, that was probably the
Qatar is a close second, yeah.
Well,
these days.
Only for last year.
Well, okay, but I mean, Qatar...
The Middle East
is a difficult track.
Yeah, the Middle East and South Asia have the killer tracks.
Yeah. Well, in terms of physicality, yeah.
Anyways, your predictions. Did we figure out our bonus predictions?
My bonus... Well, yeah. So my predictions, I'll start with my top three. So I had said it would be Leclerc,
Norris, and Piastri.
Yes, Leclerc, Norris, and Piastri.
You have 4 points for Piastri.
Yeah, I got Piastri right. Norris actually won the race, and Leclerc wasn't anywhere near the top three.
Yeah.
He had good pace. I mean, starting from ninth, he did actually have good pace and made up several places. He finished in fifth in the end, right?
He finished fifth right behind Russell.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. He was hurrying Russell at the end of the race.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, not a bad recovery from ninth, but it wasn't a win. So then, what about your top three? What did you have?
I had Norris, Sainz, Russell. I got Norris right, and that is 8 points.
So is it 8 points for the correct winner, 6 for the correct second place, and 4 for the correct third place?
No, I came up with a point system that I'm very happy with.
Okay.
So, first place is yeah, no, that's correct. Okay, so first place is worth on its own, whoever the person who's leading the championship, like let's say Lando Norris, that's 2 points multiplied by 3. So first is 3, second is 2, third is 1. So if Norris wins the race, that's 2 times 3. Oh wait, so I guess I get 6 points, not 8.
Oh, this is complicated.
It's not
if
actually.
Verstappen had won the race, and you predicted him, you'd only get 3 points.
Yes, and you actually did get another point. You actually got another 2 points, so we both got 6 because
Because I said Piastri.
And you said Norris, but he was on the podium. He was not on the right spot, so he gets wherever his championship is. So he's second, so he gets 2 points. So you have 4 plus 2. I've got 6. So we both got 6.
Oh, this is difficult. You're gonna have to.
It's not as difficult as you think.
You're gonna have to go back through the rest of the season and figure out
I
where all of our points are.
But I can do that.
All
I mean,
right.
after the season's over, we got another
So what did you have for a bonus prediction for this?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay. Well, my bonus prediction that I made was that Perez would not finish in the top 10, and I nearly got that one right.
Yeah,
He was 10th.
super close.
He started outside
Man.
the top 10, and he finished 10th, but he was not he was not quick. He was, I think he struggled even to stay in 10th because, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Calapinto was right behind him, wasn't he? Or pretty close?
He was behind him for quite some time, like right behind him for quite some time, but last couple laps, he started to drop away.
Perez, I noticed, though, Perez did compliment Calapinto during the race.
He's impressed. He's very impressed.
Yeah, he said it's difficult to pass and that he's really quick. So that was pretty cool. So, anything else from Singapore that you want to bring up?
Ricardo deserved a better exit.
Yeah, I agree.
Very quickly, because we've actually got quite some good time. There's some rumors that are coming up like right now saying Kyle Larson might get a McLaren test. Highly doubt it, but that'd be cool. And F2 news, Zane Maloney has left for the rest of the season, one of the 4 championship contenders to join Formula E, even though Formula E doesn't start for another 2 months. Oh, well.
Okay.
And then lastly, congratulations for signing for Trident, Charlie Wirtz, for Formula 3. That's it.
Okay, so what about your predictions then for COTA, for the U.S. Grand Prix in 4 weeks' time? Well, 3 weeks' time now.
Charles Leclerc will win it.
You saying Leclerc again, huh?
I keep saying I'm confident about stuff. I'm just gonna say it at this point. Such a mixed up lineup, every single podium. Like,
yeah, it's kind of all over the place. It's been really fun to see all the different winners that we've had this season.
Yeah, very, very nice. I love a season.
So Norris has 3 wins. Verstappen has 7. Hamilton and Leclerc each have 2.
Piastri has 2. Sainz has 1.
Oh, that's right. Piastri has 2. Sainz has 1, and Russell has 1. So
yeah,
we got a lot of different winners.
0. Still.
And it's now been 8 races since Verstappen won.
Yeah. Well, 8 either way. Even if you count the Austrian sprint, that's still 8 races ago.
Yeah, so it's not like last year where he won 10 in a row. So this is a welcome
8 in a row, none.
Yeah, this is a welcome change. So what do you have?
Awesome.
What about second and third?
Second and third, Norris, Hamilton. I think Leclerc and Hamilton, they were disqualified last year. I think Mercedes, Ferrari, they've been looking for improvements for this track.
Okay.
And Hamilton looked pretty good last year as well, I'm pretty sure.
And I'm going to say, we should make sprint predictions too.
Oh, yes!
So I'm going to say that for the sprint, it's going to be Verstappen, Norris.
No way.
And, Verstappen, Norris, Piastri. And for the main race, it's going to be Verstappen, Piastri, Hamilton.
And
No,
this-
no Norris even in the top 3.
No way.
As much as I don't want to say
You
that.
better not jinx this, Dad.
As much as I don't want that to be the case, I don't think that Norris is finishing in the top 3 at COTA. I have a feeling that the championship battle is about to come to an end.
I will say Sainz. I don't think Sainz is going to have the best race again for this, believe, second year running. I think Sainz will take the win. First sprint win. I think that it will be a mega result for Lance Stroll in second.
Okay?
I'm not even kidding. Lance Stroll second place. Third place.
You must be predicting rain then.
I'm not predicting rain, but I'm predicting like
something
a
crazy.
lap 1
Something crazy in the
lap
race.
1 crash.
Okay.
And then I believe that Verstappen will get third. I believe that there will be a lap 1 crash in the sprint. But as far as the feature, yeah, Leclerc, Norris, Hamilton. No bonus predictions for the
Okay.
feature.
Well, my bonus prediction for the weekend then is that you're going to have Liam Lawson is going to be quick in practice and nowhere in qualifying.
What do you
And
mean by
for the-
quick and nowhere?
Well, I think he's going to be, there's only one practice session, so he'll be one of the faster cars, top 5 in
Top
practice.
5?
Yeah, I mean, I shouldn't say top
No,
5.
lock it in.
I would say
Lock it in.
I would say that he's going to be impressively fast, much faster than Tsunoda. How about that? He'll be
He'll be ahead of Tsunoda all 3. How about?
There's only one practice session because of the sprint weekend.
Oh, that's right. He'll be
So
ahead of Tsunoda.
He'll be ahead of Tsunoda in practice, but he'll be out in Q3 out in Q1.
Q3, lock it in.
He'll be out in Q1 in both qualifying sessions.
Oh my gosh. I mean,
And
that's
Tsunoda will make it through to Q2 in both qualifying sessions.
Liam Lawson, he has been in Super Formula while he's been waiting, though, so he's still got the car, understand.
I'm just saying that's what I think. In terms of the race, who knows how he'll be.
Well, that's it.
So that'll do it for this episode. Thanks for listening. Remember to give us a like on whatever podcast platform you're listening to us on. If it's Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, which I don't think exists anymore. I think they changed it.
IMSA Podcasts.
Or Spotify or wherever it is. Give us a like on there. Leave a review. And until next time, I'm Danny Kane.
And I'm Eddie Meteye-O'Kane.
And this has been the Fast F1 Podcast. Fast F1 is produced by Danny Kane and Eddie Meteye-O'Kane. All rights are reserved. Music is performed by Alex Zavesa. Thanks for listening.